Hey everybody, it's Victoria Marie, and I'm back with another layout. And this is using some of the remaining bits of my Scraptastic Drops of Jupiter kit. I decided that I was going to play with circles, and this is not something that I normally do. I don't normally play with shapes, but I'm trying to do new things this year. So I took a picture of myself one day and posted it to Instagram of a Target trip that I went to. Of course, this title is appropriate, the layout is appropriately titled Target is my happy place, because it truly is. More on that in a minute. And so I just decided to take a picture of my Target trip, which is pretty standard. I go, I get my Starbucks drink because I always have to have Starbucks when I go, and then I walk around the store. I had been seeing so many people using circles in their layouts lately that I decided to give it a try. And of course, you know my love of layering. So I took some of my circle punches and punched out several circles from pattern paper. And I kind of want to do this sort of cascade of circles down the side of the page. This was totally unplanned layout. I just said, hey, I'm going to use circles and let's see how this goes. So that's what I did. So I was walking around Target, of course, after getting my requisite drink, which my favorite is the iced tea lemonade and sweetened black tea, by the way. And so I took a picture of this trip to put in the scrapbook about me because I absolutely love Target. I love Target I've always shopped Target. And they have just the cutest home decor, and I don't know what it is. You get sucked into the Target vortex, and I can't leave. I'm in there for like an hour. Even if I've been at Target multiple times during the week, it's like I go back as if to expect there's something new at Target when it's probably just the same stuff I saw the previous day. That's how big of a Target fan I am. So what am I doing? Let's get to some technique here. So I punched out all those circles. I even punched out some circles within the circle and wrapped a little bit of jute around the top just to bring in a little bit of texture. I also punched out some circles from some, oh goodness, glassine. I had a glassine bag that contained some goodies from my kit, so I decided to use that up instead of throwing it away. And now I'm just kind of placing the circles down where it looks aesthetically pleasing for me. So there's no rhyme or reason here. I also cut my pictures using a large circle punch, because I just wanted to kind of highlight my favorite aspects of the trip. Now, I might go back and reprint those photos in black and white because I think the colored photos kind of blend in a little bit. And so when you first look at the layout, you don't quite see where the photo is. Not immediately. At least, I don't know. If you've seen the picture of this photo on Instagram, comment below, because to me it looks like it kind of hides the photos. But anyway, I might do that. So I'm going to take the first photo, I'm going to pop that up on some foam squares. I seriously need to get some larger foam squares. Every time I do this, my process videos, I'm out of large foam squares and I really need to get more. Or just maybe one of those big rolls of adhesive foam. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on because I want to add a little bit of height to the layout. And then I'm going to take a journaling card and I'm going to punch out this sort of circle that has a little bit of a design, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to flip it over to the back side here in just a second, or at least use a different design. I thought that, yeah, I wanted something lighter there at the bottom. So I just punched a little circle out of another piece of pattern paper and put that there below. Now I'm going to work on my title, and I'm using some thickers. It's called Thick and Thin. Really fun font. And so I'm going to spell out Target is my happy place. It really is. I always say I'm going to go and run into Target and only get one thing, and then like 2 hours later, I spent like $200-300. Oh, we are all guilty. Okay, so I'm going to move the title up a bit. And this is not a super embellished layout. If you notice, the circles do the trick. So a good way to use up some of your pattern paper, use up some of your scraps and that type of thing. Punch out some circles, punch out some shapes, and go for it. So I'm journaling. When I step into Target, I'm transformed into a place of utopia. I grab a tasty Starbucks beverage and walk around every square inch of the store, even though I know I've seen the same stuff every time I go. It's as if it's brand new to me. All right, so I do a little bit of hand stitching around the layout and just a tiny, tiny bit around some circles. And then I'm thinking I need to add some enamel dots because I want to add a little bit more interest to the layout. So I'm just going to kind of sprinkle those here and there around the layout. And in a second, I'm going to add some clouds, which have really nothing to do with the layout other than I had them laying around. So I'm going to use them. They were just extras in my kit, so I'm going to use them. Well, I guess maybe they can represent that Target is like heaven, although I have no clue what heaven is like. But I can imagine if heaven is anything like Target, then I'm good to go. All right, so I'm going to adhere a flare piece that says, I believe it says favorite, my favorite, because Target is my favorite. And then I take this sticker, and it's a transparent sticker, and you can't really see it, but I leave it on there because I couldn't pull it up. All right, so here's the finished layout. Some pictures are coming. Make sure you check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I have an actual Facebook page and a Facebook group, so check it out. I'll post the links below. You guys have a great day.